Hey guys, before the video begins, I just want to let you all know to check out the description before watching the video. I have some things I explain there, such as mission info, future missions, and a name change coming up in the next week or so. So before you watch this video, take a quick look at the description. Thanks. Now, let's get into the video. So, it's been a while since I've updated one of these ultimate 1v6 Xenoverse missions. And this time, I have I would say a pretty big update. This time I went back to my first ever one, the one uploaded back in like September or something. But I went back and I did some revisions to that one and not the villains one, and I changed some stuff around to make this one a bit, like, better. At least I think I did. There's still some problems with it, so I'm not going to release it yet. I still have the release date unknown. But I got some good news, is the fact that I think I'm getting very close to figuring out how I want to release this, because I don't want to make this too easy for either side. Because, like, obviously, with the enemy side, they can cheese. But even then, this is mainly meant for the players. Like, the person who selects this mission is meant to make the game harder for them, right? Not for the enemy team, because the bots will most likely be on the enemy team. So, I think I'm getting closer to figuring out how I want to do this, but I wouldn't say release date is super uber far away. So that's what I want to get out. Also, I know we're just sitting on the screen right now. I was gonna do live commentary just through the game, but I recorded the footage and the sound mixing was not very good. I forgot to change my settings before starting the recording. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just mute my current footage, well, the footage I recorded with the bad sound mixing, and then we're just gonna commentate over it. So we're gonna do that right now. All right, there's the loading. Okay, I also changed the stage. I didn't really see a problem with the old stage. It's just, I think in every one of these I changed the stage. I really wish, like, there's a way to select stages with quests, but, like, that's not how it works. Alright, so obviously, raid battle, defeat player 1. This is obviously, the mission text is geared towards the enemy team, so this is from the perspective of if like, player 2 selects the mission, you defeat player 1. So I pause here, I think I'm explaining something, but, like, the sound mixing's bad, so I don't have the audio one. And obviously, Trunks has some dialogue that I programmed in. You can check your HP right there. I think I have... How long did I have this pause? I think I'm explaining something. It's for a bit. Okay, it's just like for 10 more seconds. But I'm explaining something here about, I don't even remember, but if you can take a look at the health, you have, I think, 63,000 exactly. This is obviously meant to emulate the 30% loss health that the enemies receive during extra missions. Because if you do not know, when you play an extra mission offline, all enemies encountered in that extra mission have 30% less HP than they would do if you're playing with a co-op partner. So obviously you have 63k, because 30% off 90k is 63,000. So you have 63,000 to emulate that. I think in the old one you have 58,000 or 56,000, which emulates 80,000. So one thing you'll notice about this mission, you will get spammed a shit ton with ultimates, right? Like, that's something you're going to have to get used to, because there's no super armor. You can go as any character and stand a fighting chance. I will explain my biggest problem with this build at the end of this video. So, obviously, the enemies they'll just barrage you until next week, pretty much. There's nothing really you can do about it other than just spam your evasives, as your stamina recovery, as you can tell, is through the roof. And you can spam ultimates. These guys aren't set to the AI level where they'll break your stamina. I'm probably going to change that eventually, because like I said, I'll explain my problems with this build at the end, but I'm pretty sure I know what to do. I'm pretty sure I do. I'm pretty sure, that's why I'm saying, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I think I know the correct way to make this. As you might think, oh, this can't be that hard to make, you just put some numbers there, some numbers here, and numbers everywhere, and you're all good. And it's actually not that simple, because of the fact you got to take into account balancing. You either make the mission too easy for yourself or too hard. There's really no in-between yet. I'm pretty sure I'm getting close to figuring out what that in-between is. But in the meantime, this is what I've got. And I'm going to work on seeing if I can make this better. And by the way, I'm going for the CAC, because if you kill the CAC, they can't get back up. There's no way to actually make it so they can. I think they have... I gave them the revive Super Soul one time, and it just didn't work. I mean, they just revive, and then when it's like the meter's fully filled, they just don't get up. They're just having a bad day. They don't want to play. Oh yeah, you also get a limit burst. But the thing about the limit burst is, since you're automatically set to the enemy team in this mission, the way I coded it, If you use a limit burst, you won't get any kind of boosts, right? Because you don't have you have a super soul in this mission. I forget which one I locked it to. It's one of the ones you can't use, I think. I don't remember. But, no. It's the one, you get to pick your super soul. You get the super soul you have. But you don't get a limit burst. As the way I made this mission is you're coded to the enemy team. So if you use a limit burst, you'll just get a burst where you'll just knock the enemies away from you. You'll get a shockwave type of effect, like with, I don't know, marbling drop. You just sending enemies flying all the way over across the stage or whatever. That's the effect you get, and you get to keep that, like, sparkly background, beyond your portrait, which is pretty cool. I really like that feature. But this is a really fun mission. That there's a huge... I had just, like, 25 problems with this version, though, and all 25 can be stemmed. All root from one main issue. And I'll explain that in just a second. But obviously, the best thing to do is get everyone down really low, and then just kill them all with ultimates. As you might be able to tell, getting them down very low is not the hardest thing in the world. This is because your attack is set so goddamn high. And your defense is way too high, too. I had it so it was way lower, but then you get fucking one-shot by an ultimate. It's like you're just standing there minding your own business, and then a freaking ultimate comes flying out of left field, and then you die, and then there's nothing you can do about it. Because if you die in this mission, there plays a cutscene. You don't actually die, you disappear. What happened? You don't actually get KO'd. I play a cutscene. Or after, I think 11 minutes pass? It's like 11 minutes and 3 seconds. I don't know, I had the weird timer. I think it's not fixed. It's like, if it's like 11 minutes and 3 seconds go by, the mission ends, right? It's a really weird number. I'll fix that, obviously, before release. I really do like this mission, though. And the name will probably stay the same raid battle. I mean, there's really no point. I don't have a cool name idea, like, the ultimate... I could make it the ultimate 1v6 showdown, right? I could do that. I could literally just make the title of this mission the ultimate 1v6 showdown. When you press up on the D-pad, the ultimate 1v6 showdown. I do have the villains edition where you have the raid boss skills, but I'm like, that one's dumb. I mean, it limits your builds, and then this is meant to be a free kind of thing. So I just threw that idea in the dumpster. Or just threw it out in the middle of the highway and grabbed an 18-wheeler and ran over it, and then hit it with a flamethrower because I didn't like the idea. But I do really like this mission. It's just, I'm gonna go with my biggest issue, it's too fucking easy. That's the problem with it. It's way too freaking easy. And then it can get frustrating because your ally, I mean, since you don't have any AoE attacks, the enemies just go for their enemies. They go for their allies and just try reviving them over and over and over and over again. And then this is what you're doing. You're just chasing them down. You're like a freaking missile just trying to destroy your targets. And then what happens is you get freaking your stamina broken, and then they get all their allies. It's annoying because like they get them up so... It's because you're just fighting one at a time and no one's fighting back. Like, that's a huge issue. There's definitely a way around, and here I am the mission right here. Ready, set, go! There we go. There it is. I knew it. I try to pause the footage. It's not gonna end. All right, but sorry, Jesus. I definitely know, like, the biggest problem with this is obviously the balancing. That's why it's not out yet. I just can't figure out how I want to balance this. I need to lower your attack power. But at the same time, I need to increase it so that this doesn't happen at the end. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm probably just going to say, fuck it, and after a certain amount of time passes, the mission's just going to end with you winning. Because if you win this mission, it says mission failed, right? Because you're on the enemy team. Which is really cool. I really like that. That's really awesome. I really like that feature. And if you die, the mission completes. That's actually really cool. I really like how you can do that. You can do some really cool stuff with quest creations. I really recommend if you're a modder or you know anything about scripting, I really recommend you check it out. It's actually really fun making quests. There's actually a Discord, Xenoverse Discord thingamajigger thing that I'm in. It's the Xenoverse 2 modding Discord. Guys can probably find a link on the Xenoverse mod website or in one of my older videos I have. I'm pretty sure in the all unused quest animations video I have a link in the description. You guys can go check that out if you want. But I do have, like, what I know what this mission wants to be, right? Obviously, it's the 1v6, but it can't be too easy for either party because then it's just not fun. But it can't be too hard for either part. It can be too hard, but like not hard in the way you're just fucking chasing down enemies. Like, it gets redundant and frustrating, and it's not fun. So If I can find a way to make it so the enemies stay dead after killing them once, that probably is the way to go. I don't know how I do that, though. It'd probably have to be something like find an AI level where they don't have the properties to revive. That's probably what I have to do. I don't know if that exists, though. I know great apes can't get revived, but I'm really gonna make all 6 of your opponents great apes? No. No, I'm not making all your opponents great apes. So I'll think of something, but in the meantime, we have this. I wanted to at least provide an update because, like, I have not done this in, like, 20,000 million and a half years. I gave an update, so I just wanted to say that. Also, one more thing is I do want to preface that I'll be changing my name pretty soon. The name of the channel will be in the description below, so please read that. I have a notice in the beginning of the video to read it. Please read it if you haven't. I really encourage you to do so because I will be changing my name very, very soon. I think it's time, personally. I like my current name, Mr. Anonymous 1. It's pretty cool. It is. I really do like it, but I do want to change it. Also, I really apologize about lack of uploads. I've been a pretty busy man, if I do say so myself. So, I'm definitely going to change that. I do have an idea for some daily, so not daily content, but more consistent content. And don't you guys worry, I haven't been slacking during this whole downtime hiatus thingamajigger I've been going with for the past, like, 2 months now, I think. I think it's going on 3 almost. It might be. But either way, I will not be doing that again. At least I don't think I will. You know, things change. But I think we're good. And I'll just say I haven't been slacking. I've been working on some stuff for you peeps over there who have subscribed to me. At this moment, I think I have 700 subs, and obviously I really appreciate that. I haven't said anything about it, but I really do appreciate it. I have something. Oh, don't you worry, alright? Like, I see you crying over there. It's okay. There's no need to cry. I have something. But in the meantime, we have this, right? And I have some things I want to do pretty soon, so I'm going to leave it at that. So, if you made it to this point, I appreciate you. And I bid you farewell and have a great day. I will see you in the next video.